With 2023 having delivered a lot of great anime, many are asking themselves, what was Gege cooking while writing this scene? But after that, I'm sure the next question is, what anime will come out in 2024? Well, if that's your question, you are completely right here, because you will like what I'm gonna show you. Guys, in case I wasn't clear enough, like the video. Solo Leveling. Probably the biggest new show coming this year is Solo Leveling. It has been hyped for years now, and finally the manhwa, not the manga because it's from South Korea, the manhwa gets an anime adaptation. The story is rather simple. The world is full of monsters and we have hunters. No, not them. Other hunters who fight against monsters in dungeons. The protagonist, Jin-woo, is known as the weakest hunter, meaning that this is an underdog story where we follow him become stronger and stronger until he becomes the strongest. Narrowly escaping death, he gets a skill where he gets stronger by completing various tasks with no limits to his possible power. Produced by A1 Pictures, the animation and overall production of Solo Leveling will be really good. So if you like action, this show will be the perfect fit for you. Delicious in Dungeon. What if we fused Made in Abyss and Food Wars? Well, that's probably what the mangaka Ryoko Kui thought when creating Delicious in Dungeon. A group of adventurers lost against a dragon in a dungeon, and the sister of the protagonist, Laios, gets eaten. On a mission to re-enter the dungeon, slay the dragon and revive his sister, the group discovers what every person entering their 20s discover. They broke as hell, and well, unluckily, I might add, food costs money. So not to starve to death, basically they have to eat monsters in a dungeon. A gourmet anime in a dungeon was not on my bingo for 2024, but here we are. The group meets Senshi on their way, a chef who has been cooking monsters for 10 years now, and together they go deeper, fighting new monsters and, well, eating them afterwards. Not only is the premise somewhat unique, but you'd be surprised by how diverse the world building is. I wasn't kidding when I compared it to Made in Abyss. Sure, that may be a little too extreme, but Delicious in Dungeon doesn't need to hide its beautiful and lively world. Animated by none other than Studio Trigger, it will come out on Netflix, and you might wanna check this out. Studio Trigger definitely cooked with this one. Get it? Cause the show is about cooking. Of course, we won't just be getting new shows, but some big shows will be getting a new season. So here are some of them. Konosuba. Oh my god, this is not a drill. We will be getting a new Konosuba season. Finally, after 7 years of not having a Konosuba anime. Well, a good Konosuba anime. And just like season 3, we will be getting lots of funny moments and a great dynamic between the cast. While one of the members will get... Does anyone actually care about the plot? It's Konosuba, guys. We are watching it because it's hilarious. My Hero Academia. After maybe the best season in all of My Hero, we are left with one question. How will it continue? And well, be ready to get called old because we are nearing the end of My Hero Academia. This is maybe the penultimate season of My Hero, and I still hear many people calling it a new gen. Crazy, right? Season 7 will cover the Stars and Stripe arc, so if you liked Female All Might getting teased at the end of season 6, you will like this arc. We finally discover who the traitor in the school is, and the final war arc will begin. Yes, the final war arc. If you managed to watch all of My Hero Academia, why not endure it for 2 more seasons? And hey, it's not half bad. Demon Slayer. Well, after many fans left season 3 with mixed feelings, season 4 is already at the doorstep. Jeez, they are pumping Demon Slayer seasons out like it's nothing. And just like all the prior seasons, we will meet a new Hashira, the Stone Hashira Himejima. While the last 2 Hashiras could be called frauds, this time Tanjiro and the crew are getting ready to start their training under this new Hashira. That's right, Demon Slayer is also nearing its ending, with the boys becoming men this season. This spring, this fan favorite arc is the last arc before the final one, and to prepare for that, it's time for training. Not only will the animation be as stunning as always, but we could also meet some old friends again. Metallic Rouge. Metallic Rouge is an anime original coming from Studio Bones, so you can be sure the production and animation level will be fire. This show is not on many people's list, but the futuristic mecha could definitely become one of the better shows this year. Since it's an anime original, there isn't much known about the story. Humans and androids called Neens share the planet in the future. A Neen girl called Rouge and her friend Naomi work for the government, and their mission is to stop 9 Neens who who are hostile towards the government. If you like action-packed mecha, this one is worth at least checking out. The trailer is promising as well, with great animation, and also the soundtrack is sticking out. It's Studio Bones after all. Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 is coming up this year and it's one of the big boys. A couple of years ago I heard people asking about free anime and when they will get their anime adaptation. Chainsaw Man, Sakamoto Days and Kaiju number 8. While Chainsaw Man already got its anime adaptation and Sakamoto Days, well, let's just say it's not looking good, bruv. However, we are talking about Kaiju number 8 and the anime will come out this spring. The protagonist, Kafka, no, not this one, Kafka is in his mid to end 20s and, well, his life sucks. He's just like me for real. In this world, monsters called Kaiju attack the civilization, and to fight these monsters you need to pass the test to join the defense force. Kafka already failed the test several times and he almost gave up, but this time he actually passed because he became a monster himself. Basically, he is Naruto but in his 20s, and now he is fighting kaijus alongside a great and lovable cast. If solo leveling wasn't enough action for you, this one is a must watch. Production IG will surely cook up with great fights for this anime, and I have no doubt it will be one of the most popular anime in 2024. Dan Da Dan. This fall, Dan Da Dan will air, and as the title says, Dan will die all over Dan and everyone will cry because of how magnificent it will be. Man, in all seriousness, the trailer has me and all of the anime community hyped because just look at it. Wow. Now the trailer says subscribe and like the video. Damn, that's crazy. I won't disagree with the trailer, or else Dan might die all over you next. Ghosts or aliens, which is cooler? Well, it doesn't matter because the two protagonists go out to prove that either one of them exists, and look at that, they were both right. And I don't want to spoil too much because the story is nuts. If you think you can predict anything, you are wrong. Great action, great slice of life, and great production by Studio Science Saru, who are famous for creative titles like Devilman Crybaby or Keep Your Hands Off of Aizuken. They will certainly make this one the most talked anime about in this fall season. Bucchigiri. Bucchigiri, coming in winter 2024, is the next work MAPPA animators can work on while not visiting their family. Despite being animated by MAPPA, not many have it on their list though. Come on guys, that people are working 22 hours a day on it. At least watch it then. Bucchigiri is a delinquent anime, so if you like stuff like Tokyo Revengers, this is a good show to watch for you. Weak and timid protagonist Araji Tomobishi reunites with his childhood friend Mataka Asamimine, a gang leader, that gang being called Bucchigiri. Together they fight against other gangs in the city to determine who is the boss of the city. There is no need to take this anime too serious though, as the main character's goal is to lose his virginity. What did Chainsaw Man kickstart, man? So if you need a chill, funny but still exciting anime with probably insane production, Bucchigiri is the anime for you. One Punch Man. Is it gonna be this year? Over a year ago, One Punch Man season 3 has been confirmed, and after that, well, nothing really. However, rumors say it might come out this fall season or winter, and if it does come out this year, it will easily be one of the best anime of 2024. We are finally entering the Monster Association arc, and if I have to promise you one thing, it's Garou action, baby. The Monster Association arc is like 100 chapters long, so it will probably only get adapted like until halfway, but so many great characters will shine. One actually managed to highlight so many of the S-Class heroes, so if you like them, you will like this arc, with lots of Tatsumaki, Zombie Man, Child Emperor, Genos, Amai Mask, and Best Girl Fubuki. If you are worried about the action, well, let me tell you, this arc has action, lots of it, and even Saitama had a super fun adventure. Back to the best character though, Garou. My god, Garou really snapped in this arc, and his fights are some of the best I have ever read, and hopefully the anime will do his fights justice. Not saying he didn't have peak character writing though, because that was also there. Well, speaking of animation, which studio will get One Punch Man? It's still not clear as of now, but hey, didn't Murata, the artist for the manga, just open his own anime studio? What a weird coincidence. This has been all the anime you need to check out this year, and hey, maybe I forgot some great ones. Let me know in the comments. While you're down there, why not like subscribe as well? Yeah, thanks for your attention. Bye!